today on Tunage. That's right, folks. We are back with another video. Thank you for tuning in today on the wonderful channel called Tunage, and I hope you are doing well. Yes, I know there's an awful side glare, but you know what? I don't care because it's too beautiful today. Spring has sprung here in Quebec, so I am not closing the curtain because it's just too beautiful out to close the curtain. But you'll just have to deal with it. And you know what? That's not important because today we are reacting to your recommendations. Your recommendations. That's you. Your recommendations. And this recommendation is coming from a guy named J. David. He left a comment on my first reaction video to a song. And he recommended that I listen to Ivy by Frank Ocean. I know the name. I've never heard any tunes from him. I might have heard one maybe on the radio or something like that, but I've never remembered, listening to him. So, I got it loaded up here. That's the song, Ivy, Frank Ocean. See, it's not liked, so that means I haven't listened to it yet. So, here we go with Ivy by Frank Ocean. Alright, I'm digging the vibe so far. Waiting for that beat to come in, the beat drop or something here. Oh. Good voice, I like it. For those who are wondering what I'm looking at the lyrics, scrolling through. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm not saying much just because I'm listening to it. I'm listening to music and all that. It's a very interesting story. I don't know much about Frank Ocean. I know he's more new. Like, I know he's a newer artist. I know he's not releasing stuff in the 70s and 80s. I've seen his name quite a few times on festivals and stuff like that. I've just never checked him out. So far, so good. I enjoy this. Good voice, though. Really good voice. I'm just curious. I'm just gonna do a little Google search about Frank Ocean here. American singer-songwriter, 35 years old. From Long Beach, California. I like this. So what album did this come off of here? Endless. Yeah, this comes from his first, well, obviously Blonde. This comes from his 2016 album. He hasn't done anything, hasn't released any albums since 2016. But good stuff. I enjoy it. It's an interesting song. There's not really, with a lot of songs, I'm kind of like, you're expecting a drum beat, obviously, because I'm a drummer. I'm expecting some sort of beat to come in. Wow. That was trippy. It's cool, though. What is it saying? Dreaming. I've been dreaming of you. Wow. All right. Wow. Okay. So that's Ivy by Frank Ocean. I was expecting like a beat drop or something to really, catch me off guard. But then they threw in that weird voice near the end. And then the I got burned in the past. The when I recorded the camps one, it stopped, and I was like, oh, that was great. And then it continued on right before the ending. So I didn't say anything there because I was like, okay, there's still like 15 seconds, maybe something's gonna happen. But yeah, at the end, and I don't know if you could hear it, but it really just sounded like someone dragging a metal chair across a thing and then throwing it, like across tiles and then throwing it. And yeah, that was an interesting song. Wow, cool. So that was something I wasn't expecting because, um, like I was expecting something to like drop. The whole song. It kind of just felt like we were cruising along, and it was great, and the voice was great, and I really enjoyed the singing, and like things that are interestingly weird, I really enjoy. That's why I really like progressive rock, prog rock, because there's a lot of weird stuff that happens in the songs, like weird noises or weird things get added in, and that's what I really like. I really like interesting things that make me question why did that like why did the artist put that in? Why like there's a reason for everything that is put into a song, right? So why did they put that in? So like the ending there, I'm like the yelling I'm dreaming in a weird effect. Why did he decide to do that like that? And then the chair at the end, obviously there's a story behind that chair being, or whatever it is, the noise at the end, like so I always find it very interesting when like they do weird things, and that's why I kind of like this song, because it didn't necessarily climax. It kind of was just on this constant constant building up and stuff like that, and then at the end it's just like it just fades away. And it's kind of interesting because a lot of songs, most songs, have a build up and then they climax and then boom and the climax happens and then it resolves and it goes back to the beginning or something like that. So to have a song to not do that, pretty impressive, pretty cool. Also, this guy is not hurting in views. This song has 556,793,314 views. That's that's crazy. That's crazy. Triple digits there. And seems like he's pretty popular. 24 million monthly listeners. So I'm gonna do a little bit more of a dive into him sometime, because that was an interesting song. There was a lot of interesting things that happened in it that I really latched onto. I didn't necessarily dislike the song. I didn't necessarily love the song. Kind of like in between. I loved it. I liked it. It was interesting. There was a lot of interesting things, but there was things that I don't know. It was a great song. I enjoyed it. There's things that I could like. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I was kind of hoping it would do this, but you know what? I still love it, and thank you for showing me the song. Thank you for allowing me to listen to this. Thank you for the recommendation, J. Davis or J. Davis, J. David. Thank you for your request. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for showing me Frank Ocean. I will go take a little more of a listen to Frank Ocean now. Alright, that's all, folks. Have a good day. Thank you for tuning in today. Hope that you enjoyed this video. Go check out Frank Ocean and Ivy. I mean, he doesn't need me to help out his listeners. But if you've never listened to Frank Ocean, give it a listen. You might like it. Alright, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week, or next time. Bye.